They're asking the price. They're interested in the watch. Here are pajamas. Just now he said that he wanted to buy one for his mother, and we may ask which ones do they like. He's saying hello to us. He wants to buy pajamas, some goods to his mothers and his friends, the goods that cannot be found in Russia. And have they been to Beijing before? This is my first time to come to China. So we meet you in a coincidence. We do not know your name. My name is Nikita. So, what role do you play in your troupe? He said that in the troupe he takes every role, and including the ballet, singing, and he is one of the performers. It's one of the chorus. And today you have prepared a Chinese song, right? They sang the Chinese songs and the traditional Russian songs and military songs. Also, there are questions from the internet. The two performers come to China for the first time. Are they all do? We don't know. How much do they understand China? And what's your feeling when you go shopping here?
Очень отличающийся от европейского. Богатая история китайская. И про императоров.
他说知道中国的文化和那个非常有自己的特点，历史源远流长，和西方的文化。
They said they think that Chinese culture is distinctive, which is drastically different from the Western culture, and they know that China has the emperors. He said, I know little about China. This time, what's your plan for shopping? What kind of goods will bring to your relatives and friends? I do not have a plan, but some gifts. I'll choose some gifts for my relatives and friends, so we do not delay them any further. Then we'll turn to other interviewees. We can see that the foreign friends are very curious about Chinese culture, and they are very eager to see the Chinese culture, and they're interested in the Chinese emperors and the Chinese history. When they came here, they have an acute sight, and they are very some of the Chinese goods are very attractive to them. When I do the editing of the video and I have watched the interview, they said that they love Chinese language very much, and they believe the Chinese language is a beautiful language. I myself, and so for so many years, I felt that the Chinese language is a profound and extensive language, and especially the Chinese poems. In the past, we often say that the time is life. In the past, I felt it was a slogan, but after this experience, I felt that the time is life. With time passing by, lives being cut short. Let's say hello to them. They do not hear us. Just now, some netizens asked us questions after the performance. Will the troupe have performance in other cities? So we would like to ask this question to the members of the troupe. So I'd like to ask this singer with the middle pitch. Excuse me. Greetings. Our netizens are very interested in your journey. Would like to learn in this evening after the last performance. Will you go to other cities to have performance?
Я пришел с утра посмотреть, что продается на рынке. Вот. Вообще-то. А тут вы... Показать что? Номера? У нас пока в Пекине только пока что. Сегодня там...
这次巡演只在中国的北京，然后暂时没有去其他城市的计划。
He said that this cruise performance is just limited in Beijing. They do not currently have any plans to go for a performance in other cities, and this morning they will come to search for souvenirs. So this time, we would like to introduce the background of their performance. Through the consecutive exploration and examination, and we have found that this is their first time to come to China for performance after reshuffling. This is the first stop, and in January the 3rd, they came to Beijing. From the January the 4th to 7th, they will have 5 performances. So this evening, they will have the last performance. It seems that our performers are very interested in the electronic devices. What did you ask? I asked if he is one of the members. He said yes. So, our netizens and viewers are very interested in this performance. I would like to ask you, what are the effects of your performance? What are the responses of the Chinese audience? We were trying to do our best. This wasn't our first time to come to China, and we love China's environment. We also are very familiar with the Chinese opera houses, and the Chinese audience are very enthusiastic. Also, like to know your position and your name. He is the commander in the chorus. We know that the commanding. We know that the chorus is very famous. Just now, as we have been introduced, that they will sing a Chinese song, that is, "I Am a Soldier." So, as a commander, have you learned Chinese? I'm the person in charge. I cannot speak Chinese. Thank you so much.
啊，刚才网友提了一个非常有意思的问题啊，就是说我们的团员们他们来这边购物的话，是怎么跟这
Just
些
now,
店员
some
交流？
questions
是
from
用
the
英语呢，
netizens.
还是有翻译呢？林子，你
When the
观察
members
一下。
came to go shopping here,
据说他们有一
how
个
can
人
they
自己
communicate
去了
with
长
the
城，都没有
shop
翻译。
owners and
对，
can
就我们今
you
天早上
do
刚
they
刚收
do
到
they
消息
use
啊，
the
原定
Russian
是
or Chinese?
2个大
And the
巴，
team
然
of
后我
them
们会
have
开到
gone
超市
to
场来购买
the
一些
Great
纪念
Wall
品啊。
without
但是临时啊，有
interpreters.
10几个人，他们
And we
改
have
变了主
also
意啊，
learned
就
that
自己
they came
去
here
登长城做好汉了啊。但是
they
我们
should
这边来的
come
呢是一个被称作
with
外国女人
2
心中长
buses
城
as
超市
planned,
场以这样一
but
个称
they
呼啊，和大家的这个
acted
爱好和
themselves.
这个需求都
But
不一
this
样，
time
所以可以看出
we
我们
came
的团
to
员们
the
不需要
Hongqiao
翻译
market.
啊，用
It is called
少许的
the
英语
Great
去
Wall
表
of
达
the
你的
Foreign
语言和用自己
Ladies.
的身体的
So it seems that our members do not need the interpreters. They use the body language to exchange with the shop owners. So it is no
啊，你
problem.
看，现在我们的这个店员他是在用英语在跟客人们交流，对，用手机嘛。
And our shop owners use English to exchange with the guests. They can also use their cell phones.
主要是在用英语在交谈。据说虹桥市场的店员啊，90%以上都
They
是
mainly use English.
非常自如的交流。
It is said that here, over 90% of the shop owners in Hongqiao Fair can use the English. So they're very interested in the electronic devices. But actually, buying electronic devices in Russia is maybe more maybe cheaper. So many of my friends
好的，
brought
刚才我
the
们
cheaper
问了
electronic
和尚会
devices
负责
in
人啊，让
Russia,
他简单的回
including
顾了一
the
下
cell
这
phones
次
and
演出
the
的一个情况。
computers.
那下面我
Just
们
now,
请
I
我们的导
asked
播
the
来
person
插
in
播两
charge
个
of
短片，
the
也是我们
troop
此前拍
to
摄到的
review
演
the
出的现场
performance.
状况，以及
So
对观众的
here,
采访，大家
would
来
like
直观的
to
感受一下。
watch a short clip. It is an interview to the viewers. Which song do you like the most? The first one. At that time, my eyes were swelling with tears. At that time, when there was military trade in Russia, I reflected these scenes. When we were young, we were deeply affected by the Russian culture and the art performances. So when the troupe comes for performance, we like to go to see them. Especially the melodies will help us recollect the times when we were young. Especially when they sing the song, our great mother, our motherland. We were deeply touched. Our generation has a special love for our mother country. And we felt excited and touched by their songs and performances.
好的，我们再次回到我们现在虹桥市场的一个现场的画面啊。
Okay, welcome back. And we are now a live coverage from Hongqiao Market.
都在聊中俄友谊很好，所以说
Then I saw they have a very good discussion with the merchant. I see it's a very friendship. So they want the very good products with a very affordable price. I see they're really interested in smartphones, right? I believe this is a Chinese phone owner. They really want a Chinese brand with very good reputation. Yes, this is from Huawei.
我们好，这边我们有一位坐在同一辆大巴车上的女士，叫柳德敏啊，我们一起来问一下她，她也是第一次来到中国啊，这次不知道有哪些。
The lady named Ludmilla, we're from the same coach to here. And let me ask her, what's her shopping list? Miss Ludmilla, I know it's for her the first time to China. So let's ask her what items on her shopping list.
Очень хочется привести впечатление. Они у меня уже есть. Мне очень понравилась ваша страна. Очень понравился Пекин. Я в восторге от города. Ну, хочется сувениры себе на память, чтобы еще раз приехать к вам. Я думаю, что я приеду. Я еще не видела китайскую стену. Очень хочется туда приехать. И достопримечательности. Уже многие посмотрела. Ну, надеюсь, я еще приеду и еще буду смотреть.
спасибо。他是说，其实是更想把这些美好的回忆带回去同时呢，他是第一次来中国。
Actually, she really want to bring all these good memories back home. This is for her the third time to China. She will also bring some souvenirs as gifts to her friends and family members, and she really want to go to Great Wall. She haven't been there yet. And also other historic spot who really want to visit. I know actually there's a team of 10. They are right now, believe, on the way to the Great Wall.
Далеко ехать, сказали, можем в пробки попасть, поэтому не поехали. А выходных не было. Ну, надеюсь, как-нибудь приеду сама отдохнуть и себе по плану сделаю обязательно попасть на китайскую стену. Очень хочется.
他说他没去得成，因为这个路途很遥远，然后起大早又没有时间。他倒是想，而且还会。
She says she couldn't make it because it's a long way from here to Great Wall and need to really get up early, but also think about the traffic jam. And they still need to on the stage for this evening. So really want to go to the Great Wall if time allowed, but maybe not for this time because it's really tight schedule for them this time. So welcome to China. Welcome to Beijing. Beside the Great Wall, actually we have numerous sightseeing places waiting for her. For her, she said, yes, of course, it will visit China again for sure. They always appreciate Chinese people's warm welcome and hospitality. They will for sure go to every city of China. And also, of course, please bring your performance to more cities in China. Of course, when they will achieve that goal. Let's go to see other members. Let's see what they're shopping for. It seems like the members are really interested in made in China products. Let's see there a crowd at one counter. Let's go there and have a look. Talking about Beijing's sightseeing places or the popular places by foreign friends. One is like a hometown market. It's one of the popular spots. Another is silk market. There are a lot of products and for them to choose from. I think they're choosing an earphone, a headset. I believe man's always interested in electronic products. Let's go to check other members. Besides our members from the Alexandrov Ensemble, we also have other visitors, tourists from maybe India, from other countries. This is a very popular place among the foreigners. Let's maybe go to the second floor. For Hongqiao Market, actually, is very famous with its the pearl products. I believe there is a number that every year the total amount of pearl they sell is accounted for 1/8 of the world pearl sales revenue. I believe for the second floor we sell more bags, and you can see some Chinese products to celebrate the New Year. And this is for the Chinese New Year. That's the Spring Festival schools. And I hope we can find some members. I believe we found 1 or 2 members. Talking about the luggages and bags. For the foreign friends and also the head of states and their first ladies, they really like the markets in China, like a Hongqiao market and the silk market. They originally planned also want to pay a visit to a silk market, but a lot of ladies there really want to buy some pearls. That's why we come here. And last year we had a Belt and Road forums of international cooperation, and we also have the vice prime minister from a foreign country, and I believe he chose 10 ties for himself and also 1 silk for her wife, and it's too much products, and go to the underground to buy a bag to pack all the gifts he got. And they actually also had the shopping list prepared ahead of time, and also give to the people to say, actually they visited here a year ago, and they had an invoice, and they really want to revisit that store to custom-made clothes. So they still remember actually all this kind of the small stories. The episode happen a lot with the first ladies and the head of state. They always buy a lot of like gowns or silk products. They're very, very popular among our foreign friends, and they really like buy some Chinese culture-related products. And during actually my studies in Russia, I studied in the University of Russia. I talked a lot with our Russian friends and teachers. Actually, in Russia, there, of course, a lot of Chinese products. That they use Chinese products a lot, and for the recent years, actually, the products made in China with very high qualities. These 2 ladies, let's check whether they're from are maybe not our members.
这块也是这种绸缎，
Of course, there are more foreigners in Hongqiao market than Chinese. I think this also the silk and Chinese products. And always, I believe English should be the working language here.
首饰。
You can see our members do not need really interpreters to help them.
你看前面
And they can use a little bit English or body language for communication.
服装都是他在熨烫。
Let's check. We have other members. I believe she bring a big luggage. Yes, we have one
服饰。
at the dressing room who's really helped to iron all
你好，
the performing clothes. She work at the backstage.
前天买的啊，在哪儿买的呀？
This is just you shop here today or 2 days ago. Okay, where did you shop?
哦，弄日呢。哦，他是前天买的，现在是想换一下，因为当时买的时候没有买那种密码锁的，现在他觉得还是需要。
About 2 days ago, I want to make some changes.
这个虹桥。
She want to change the luggage. She needs the
那 taxi。
嗯，拿打气，拿了几次。他是前天的时候自己一个人
with the coded lock. So the luggage he bought 2 days ago without a coded lock. She want to exchange one, and she called a taxi to here. How did you know the Hongqiao market?
那既然您是很多次来到中国啊，我们
Actually, been into China for so many times. She know exactly where to go. Okay, talk about for this time. What's the difference for this time compared to the previous times you visit to China? Big changes.
到伊兹密尼了。你也认识吧？啊，他说他非常喜欢中国，总是很喜欢来中国的。我说有什么这次有什么变化？他说这
She likes China so much. Really like to pay visit to China. Talking about the changes for this time, I say actually there's no lot people.
大的这个方方面面有没有？
Maybe for Hongqiao market. I'm talking about the whole city, Beijing. Anything different?
И да, и вообще мне нравится эта страна, потому что здесь все здорово,
The
понимают
big
хорошо,
environment.
встречают хорошо и очень добрый народ.
Да, но что там изменилось город Пекин? Пекин там
В лучшую сторону, да, мне кажется, да. Ну, все должно меняться в лучшую сторону у всех, я считаю. И у вас тоже, в вашей стране.
他说他都是每次都特别喜欢来北京，然后因为这边的人民都很热情，而且他说
She really likes Beijing because Beijing people is really warm-hearted and really good hospitality, and actually it's all developed very fast in a very good momentum.
包括我们这次团员每天在北京市
So how many times have you visited to Beijing? And do you like Chinese food? And also talking about for their daily meals, they also eat Chinese food or Russian food?
他已经来了4次了。
I've been Beijing 4 times.
А была другая немножко кухня. Она была там такими круглыми столами. Много-много еды накладывали разной.
А у вас
Мне
коллега
вот
как?
сейчас мне нравится еда. Она почти европейская.
Да.
Все вкусно, правда?
Да.
Можно я уже пойду? У нас времени мало осталось.
Да, понятно. Да, ну коллега у вас
Ира,
нравится.
она жемчуг покупает.
Понятно. 他说他是现在是这样的，他 спасибо большое.
Thank you, thank you.
他就是吃过中餐，然后觉得中餐很好，然后这边西餐也有，然后什么样子的都有，然后他们这边
It's like Chinese food
同事
and also eats Western food. Actually, for them, daily meals, they had a lot of different choices. And let's also go to the other members. She says her friends right now is picking some pearls.
您好，就是问一下这个珍珠的是在哪个楼层？3层啊。行，那我们现在就去珍珠这个楼层看一下吧。
So let's go to check which floor is selling pearls. Let's go upstairs to check out other members of the Red Army Choir. And actually, to be honest, this is my first time to Hongqiao Market. So we can see the first floors for electronic products, and second floors for bags, and for the third floor for the pearls.
据我了解啊，在虹桥市场的5层，它有一个北京大学专门设立的这个珠宝的资质的一个认证的
I
中心。
understand in the 5th floor of the Hongqiao Market,
保证这边卖的
there is a silk certification center set by Peking University to ensure that the pearls and other precious stones are quality and the customers may be satisfied and reassured. So it's very important to the consumers. We can see there are various kinds of pearls. There are the different kinds of the products, earrings, bracelets, and other ornaments. I've seen that our members are at the front. I've seen them. 2 gentlemen are buying the pearls. It seems that they are buying things for their wives. I would like to ask them. Excuse me. Oh, it's over. I would like to ask shop owners, do they pick the pearls? They did not buy. So, which ones were they interested in? They were only interested in pearls. How about bracelets and earrings and necklaces? And normally they will buy the necklaces. So our shops are mainly open to the foreign friends. Which products do they like the best? So you said that they like various kinds of types of the pearls. Another reason may be that the person who loves the gifts did not come. Sometimes you should be careful about the colors, and they are comparing different products. Here they come to a different counter. They would like to buy the pearl earrings, so there must be some reason why they come to this small market. I think their communication has no problem, so they do not bring the translators. It also means that the shop owners have no problem in communication in English, so it is a globalized fair. They're now at this counter. They put out their cell phone, and the cell phone may be their favorite models. Wow, this shop owner can speak Russian. There are no obstacles in communication. It seems that the Russians come very often. So the shop owners are very familiar with Russians. Greetings, this is also one of the members. He's a singer. I asked him what to buy. He said he wanted to buy many things. There's so many choices, I cannot choose which to buy. There's so many things, and the shop owners are very enthusiastic. This is how he feels. First, he would like to investigate the market. Then he will decide which ones to buy. They will have a walk around first. Their colleagues may have bought someone, and they are just showing them the products. Can you show us? He's gone. His colleague bought one for his children. I can judge from its package. So there are various kinds of products. Anything you want, you can buy. He asked us, what did we buy? I said that because we're working, we cannot go shopping. So if we have time, what do we want to buy? Actually, you have seized our job, and we are the journalists. We are asking you. It appears that the Russians are humorous. How about you? Have you thought about this problem? And in my daily life, I do not have the time to go shopping, so we may have a look at the pearl ornaments. My mother liked them.
Где-нибудь вообще, где-нибудь.
这个对身体没有。翻译现在临时也被做成了翻译啊，在跟店员这个商量。
Our interpreters are arguing with the shop owner. Also, there are netizens who ask that, what about the performance? Because just now they did not watch our clips, and because you can watch our review, the performances are successful and they received a good welcome. So there are stories behind that. I learned that in December last year, this trio had argued with the China's Opera House, and they will have 4 performances, and the tickets are in a good sold. And people are too enthusiastic, so the China Opera House decided to increase the performance in Saturday. So there are 5 performances. Tonight, this is their last performance. If you have watched our report and our news, will see that their performance received a very warm welcome. 120 members all come to China for performance, so it is a hard-won opportunity to see them. My interpreter has been used by them. It seems that he is very busy. As we follow the members into this Hongqiao market, we can feel that the Chinese Russian friends are very interested in the goods made in China, and they linger here and they do not want to leave, and they are very interested in Chinese culture. Just now we interviewed them. They're very interested in the silk the Chinese characteristics, and they also want to go to the Great Wall, and they have an appointment with us. If they have the time later, they would like to see the Summer Palace and the Great Wall. And also, because we have temporarily changed our plan, and we also wish them a good journey, a happy journey, a happy stay in China. I would like to extend our thanks to you who for your attention on our live streaming. Just now I chatted with the members. I asked them why do they want to buy things here. They said that the day before yesterday they have come here to buy the electronic devices. I asked them why they didn't want to buy Russia. They said that if you want to buy things in China, you feel it is cheaper in China. So it means that in Russia they use the Chinese products, and they have come to the local places. They would like to buy things locally. From these details, we can see that the products made in China is very good, and we would like to give credit to the made in China goods. And this is our live streaming. Thank you for your attention.